Hello YouTube, and welcome to David Hassel's Retro Game Reviews. This week I'll be doing Goldeneye for the N64. What can you say of this game other than, wow, it is incredible. It had such an impact on gaming. I mean, first person shooters wouldn't be the way they are without this game. I mean, I tend to think of first person shooters as before Goldeneye and after Goldeneye. Before Goldeneye, they tended to be on the computer, and yeah, you did get the odd PC, the odd console port, but it wasn't really the same. And this game came out, and it was an exclusive to consoles, not just to consoles, but it was exclusive to the N64. It was a system seller, it was a reason to buy the machine for, and so many people bought the machine to play this game. And to me, it had such an impact because if you look at PC gaming years afterwards, multiplayer, as years went by, multiplayer gaming became more and more important. And as soon as the consoles became online enabled, the newer ones, multiplayer became huge. And to me, all that happened because of this. And first-person shooters are the way they are because of this game. And as a Bond game, to me, it's the best use of the license. I mean, you look at Bond games, and before GoldenEye, name a decent one, and try naming a decent one afterwards. And it's quite true to the storyline, actually, but it does deviate in really good little ways. And it's in the way the game is paced as a game. And as a Bond game, it's brilliant. It's a work of art, I think, personally. To me, it's probably the best first-person shooter of all time. Now, I know a lot of people are going to argue about that, but I do think so. But, on with the review, Bond style. GoldenEye is quite simply an amazing game. Look at this bit, the visuals are really, really amazing, and this game had tons of them. And it was really visual as well. Not just visual, but graphically, it was amazing. I mean, even if you look at it now, it still looks nice. It is definitely, I mean, maybe not the best first-person shooter ever made, but I would say, like, impact-wise, it is, because try to imagine a world with first-person shooters without this game. I can't imagine it. I imagine everyone who makes first-person shooters draws upon this. And everything about it is just brilliantly done. It's got so many weapons, and the character models from a distance are really lifelike. Like, when you see them running from a distance, they look lifelike. And that's definitely one of those first leaps where you look at it and you think gaming really has taken a leap forward. And the problem with gaming now is those leaps come less and less, because if someone does something good, it's a case of, well, yeah, but someone did that a year before just as good as you did. I mean, games like this changed the world, changed the gaming world. I mean, every first-person shooter, I would definitely say, has been inspired by this. It does so many things well, and multiplayer as well. I mean, Perfect Dark was good because you could actually have bots. This game didn't have bots, so you could play with up to 4 people, which is really good though. I mean, as a multiplayer game, and the N64 was a multiplayer machine, the biggest draw was the fact that if you wanted to play with multiple people, it was this game, and this game did it so well. It was so addictive. I remember playing with my mate, and we used to just play for hours. It was just so addictive and so much fun. But the thing is, this game wasn't all about the multiplayer, whereas most games nowadays are. I mean, you think about the new Call of Duty, once you've completed it, what do? Multiplayer, multiplayer, multiplayer. This game had a really incredible single-player mode that really drew you in. Okay, the controller. Tell you what, this game was definitely built for this controller. The layout is perfect, and the trigger, it actually feels like you're holding a gun. And the analog stick is really, it takes a while to get used to, but it's perfect. It's stiff, it's accurate, it's exactly what you need for a game like this. But back to this game. It's just a brilliant game. I mean, this game adds a lot of extra bits that were not actually in the film, but to me, it's clever doing it that way, because a lot of game films, they either try to redo the film and it don't work, or they just use the film as a slight bit of inspiration, and it's got nothing in common with it at all. But this game took the bits from the film that mattered, and added little bits around it to make it work as a game, and it even added some bits in the past as well, like sort of side missions. Quite frankly, I mean, if you want to create a first-person shooter and you want to take inspiration in to do it, this is definitely a game that I imagine everyone looks to. It's just, to me, it changed it. Words can't describe how good this game is. Even now, playing it. I mean, I'm a bit rusty, but it's amazing. And it really does stand the test of time. Incredible. I mean, I don't know how many times I can say that word. It's just, this is an amazing game. I would say, if you look at shooters, generally all of them, this is probably my favourite one of all time. Yeah, there are newer ones that have a lot of features I love, like the new Modern Warfare multiplayer. I love that. But without this game, you know, that would never have happened. It wouldn't. Plus, you've got all the weapons. There are so many weapons on this. You know, and there's so many secrets in this game. And there's secret unlockable characters. And people are finding secrets in this game for absolute years afterwards. When I was thinking about doing David Hasselhoff's retro game reviews, thinking about all the games that really made an impact on me, and I wanted to review, this was a no-brainer. You know, this one I thought of straight away. I didn't do it right away because I wanted to learn more about what I was doing, and you know, really put a lot of effort into this. And I felt that I knew enough to do it now, to really do this justice. And I hope I have done. I mean, I messed around with the format of this. I added a little bit in before I introduced the game. I hope you like it. You know, I'm going to try and do a bit more of that. But there's no words to describe this game. This game is just amazing and just one of the best N64 games and one of the best first-person shooters of all time. Without it, first-person shooters wouldn't be the way they are now. So, my final thoughts. I best heard it described by Classic Game Room, who said that, have you played Goldeneye is like saying, have you heard the Beatles? It is that important and that big of a game. I mean, if I met someone tomorrow and I said to them, have you played Goldeneye? And they said, I haven't, I would be shocked. I imagine nearly every gamer has played this game, or at least heard of it. And that's how big of a game it is. And if you haven't played it, I would really recommend it. You are in for a treat. And if you're a game collector, it's a must-have addition to your collection. I mean, every game collection should have this game. And so, it's a David Hasselhoff thumb of approval. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, peace out.